Hey you, yeah you. Are you looking for an escape? Maybe just for an hour to laugh, cry, roll your eyes, or even just have a minute to yourself.
Or ever just want to embrace your feminine side. And what better way to do that than have the color pink riding shotgun, as pink isn't just a color, it's a state of mind. Thanks, Audrey Hepburn, for that quote.
Then look no further. Introducing the new podcast, Truth and Pink.
We're Sarah and Channa, 1979 Gen X, strong. But more Zennials, that forgotten little slice of Gen X with just enough millennial edge to know what TikTok is.
But way too cool to care.
Hey, Truth Babes, what is happening? We are back with another episode of Truth and Pink, almost to 20 episodes. I'm Sarah.
I'm Channa.
And we are back to raise hell, question everything. I'm feeling spicy.
Hey, yeah, I'm feeling spicy too.
I'm feeling spicy. I mean, there's some pink in there, but I don't know.
Always.
Somebody's ass needs to be kicked somewhere.
Yeah, we can take Joanna in the back.
Joanna needs an ass kicking.
I think Joanna just needs like a good whooping.
Sure what? I'm sure I can find something, but I'm feeling.
I'll take her to my boxing class and just beat her.
Boxing? Are you?
No, I haven't done it yet. I mean, I used to. I love it. But back to the class pass really quick. If I actually get the class pass, I can do a couple of boxing classes, which I have everything for boxing because I used to do boxing. So I've got the wraps and I have the gloves.
Well, so for Zachary's birthday, we got him the fight camp boxing thing where you put like the sensors in your box and it like shows you how hard you're hitting, where you're hitting, if you're doing it correctly. And then it has all the workouts that comes with it. So it was for him, but
is there something that you're hitting?
Yeah, it's a standalone bag. It's not hanging, but it's a standalone. We put sand in the bottom.
Okay. And then like the gloves have sensors or the thing has sensors?
The sensor is separate. And it charges, and then you take the sensor and you put it in the wrap first, and then you put your glove over it, and it can it tells you where you're hitting, do the 1-2 punch, and it comes with like all of the workouts, and it has little ankle wraps too, so you can kickbox with it too. So I'm like, I know it was for him, but
this looks promising.
I know.
I love it. No, boxing is a lot of fun, and if you find the right studio, which I guess I've been to a couple throughout the years, and they usually are pretty good. And it literally kicks your ass because you don't realize just how
boxing.
Yeah. And usually the instructors are boxers or were like semi-pro or something boxers, at least the ones that I've always been to. And if you try to just be like, to the bag, they'll walk up to you and grab the bag and be like, no, hit it harder like you mean it. And then you're like putting your all into it, and then you're drenched and you're like, oh, this is what
it feels like.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah.
So, no, I love it. Yeah. So
get that anger out because we're spicy.
I know. I don't have too much anger built up, but you had mentioned that last week I seemed a little low, which I was in the middle of my fast last week. This week, however, I'm done. I have a ton of energy.
Bring in the energy.
I'm back to eating my appropriate macros, which I'm taking the plan that I had before, and I don't like to eat.
Is it the Beast plan?
Yeah, my mini beast plan.
Mini beast, all right.
Because I love that she has all my daily macros already put in. But I find that I don't always want to eat everything in one column, and you can't combine 2 columns because each one of those macros are different. But I find myself doing that, and so then because I do that, then I have to literally calculate better my macros, which I don't want to do.
Just variety. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Just eat the same. We're supposed to, and I know that's a good way to kickstart a new, endeavor like that. But
right. But I feel like I did the kickstart last week, and again, since I've been doing the meal prepping and planning for so long now, I feel like it is easier for me to flip flop and switch things out. Like, instead of having, like, a half a cup of rice, I can have 2 pieces of bread. Well, this morning I wanted avocado toast, and I'm not eating 2 pieces of bread with my avocado toast, so I'm only gonna eat 1 bread, so I'm gonna have more carbs that I can eat later on today, and I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna get them. Maybe at the end of the night, I'm just gonna decide to have myself an old school, like, dessert where I toast my piece of bread that I need the carbs for and put a little bit of cinnamon and
The cinnamon toast, man. What did we do for breakfast before that in the days?
my gosh, like, I swear I ate that every single day for I don't even know how long.
Let the cinnamon soak into the butter on the toast and
Well, I'm not gonna have
oh.
butter, but yeah, yeah. If it like, oh,
Those were
goodness.
the days.
Those were the days. No cares in the world except what you're gonna wear to go to
And how was
school.
it that that cinnamon toast got us through to, like, lunchtime? Like, we were fine. There was no, you know.
I always took a lunch. I either took a well, my I wasn't allowed to buy, but, like, once every blue moon. But I took a lunch. My kids don't take lunches to school.
I always took a but mostly I took a lunch because I was so afraid that if I didn't have sugar on hand, that I would tank in the class, and then I'd have to go to the nurse's office and drink the juice box in the nurse's office.
Oh,
So
that is fair.
I'm just gonna have my shit right here.
I'm just gonna have it. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, my kids don't take but their lunches are not at lunches anymore. So, like, for instance, the kids start school at 7 in the morning. I think Keegan's lunch is at, like, 10 in the morning.
That's not lunch, that's brunch.
Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, the line's too long, and I'm not gonna do it." And here in Nevada, we get free
Starved?
lunches. What?
So she just starves? She doesn't eat?
I mean, I wouldn't call it starving, but she just
Skips
some
lunch?
every once in a while she eats, but most of the time, yeah, she doesn't. So then the first thing she does when she gets home at 1:30,
Scrounge, I bet.
yeah,
Yeah.
she goes upstairs, drops all of her shit, comes back downstairs, opens the fridge.
'Cause she's hungry.
Yeah. And I'm like, this can be solved. I have the perfect solution. I'm
Well,
fairly certain that we have a pantry full of food and snacks.
take a
If you were to
banana,
take
take an apple, take a yolk,
anything, anything,
today.
anything. Mom, that's weird to take a sack lunch to school. Why is that weird?
Let's normalize taking sack lunches to school again.
Yeah, because that means your mom loves you enough to pack you a sack lunch
Well, I
because
don't know about that.
I'm not packing it. Because, not
No,
anymore.
I just meant when, this is why I started making my own lunch because for some reason, and God love her, but for some reason, my mom used to think that 2 pieces of bread with butter in the side and cut down the middle was a lot. We would have like a butter sandwich. Sometimes there would be lettuce on the butter sandwich.
Oh, Kathy, I am questioning your mothering skills right now.
That taught me I was going to make my own lunch.
Make my own lunch.
Yes. But it was common because I remember other kids had it too.
Yeah.
That was like a thing. They had no,
Yeah.
they had butter sandwiches too. I wasn't like,
Oh. I thought you meant like sack lunches. Now
"No,
I think it's not the norm. That like I don't know. The kids make it seem weird. It's weird if I take my own lunch.
no,
Why?
why?"
Why? Yeah, Nevada a couple years ago, like when the kids first came out here, or when we
And the
first came out
lunchable
here.
doesn't count.
Uh-uh. When we first came out here, like, I would apply for, like, the discounted, lunch because why
Yeah,
not? If I
yeah.
can qualify for it, yes. Um, and when Keegan would forget her lunch at home that I would make when she was little, I would get a notice from school. Keegan's new school lunch balance is $1.25, and I'm like, "That little snatch
Because it was pizza day.
didn't take her lunch, and now now I have to pay $1.25 for lunch." But
'Cause it
now,
was pizza day.
like, I don't know if it's Las Vegas or Clark County or Nevada in general, but we have free lunches, period. So I think it's really cool.
Well, good.
School has the
Yeah.
program where everyone gets free
I
lunches.
remember it, like, sucked if you had to buy your lunch. Like nobody wanted to buy lunch. Like it was do you remember that? I don't know. I remember that. It was like the little square carton of milk and like a frozen slice of pizza and like beans nobody wanted to eat that. Like,
I feel like there were certain days that like were hotcakes for lunch,
okay.
and then other ones that weren't. Like pizza day, everybody wanted lunch on pizza day.
Yeah,
That's what I remember.
true. Well, and then I remember being mesmerized when we got into high school, the first high school that I went to. They had like Pizza Hut and Taco Bell and like all right there on campus. You just had to get in line early enough to get it. And it was like,
That was it. Early enough. If you did not like run from the end of your other
yeah,
period to that line, you're in trouble.
you're done.
And now I feel like they've shortened lunch. I thought that lunch used to be like
Yes.
45, 50 minutes, like a whole period. Now the kids get like 30 minutes, maybe even 25. I
That's
think it's 25 in like a 5 passing period. So it's like, uh, yeah, then the kids really don't have time to stand in line at lunch. I don't know.
and
Shit's
I
weird.
remember loving the vending machines. I don't think they are allowed it to have it anymore, but like that's where my addiction to Coke started because because it's not. I don't know. I maybe some of them do. I know having access, whether it was Pepsi or Coke, right in that vending machine, and it was like 75 cents. Yes, please. That was my
Yeah. Yeah.
because my mom never had soda at home, so to have
Correct.
right.
I remember my dumbass would every once in a while would get a soda, thinking if I got it soon enough after school, I was fine, and then changing and going to volleyball practice and practically puking because
You had all
I
that
had
sugar.
all of that sugar and carbonation in my system.
Yum. Now
Oh,
do wall squats or wall sits.
oh my, how times have changed.
Right? So since we're doing the throwback, you had mentioned, which blew my mind, we were talking about TV shows. Yeah, we have to get into this because I just say F that.
Okay, so that was a really good build up. Okay, so I was talking about how like I feel like I want to do like this whole style change in my midlife. Like I'm tired of looking at my wardrobe and going, "Oh wow, I have jeans and t-shirts, jeans and tank tops." You know, I feel like I need to I don't like the word dress my age, but I just feel like I'm old enough and I have enough money to where I can dress with a little bit more sophistication. And so like that's kind of where this came. And then how we just redefine 40.
Yeah,
Like
what
I
we
don't
right.
we've redefined 40 from what our parents were, and then TV shows. So we started talking about how the fact that TV shows like what were our examples when we were younger? And I started with Alan Peg Bundy, you know, like, okay. And the Golden Girls were supposed to be 50. And we had to fact check this. And it does say that
Bullshit.
right? That the Golden Girls were emulating a mid 50 range. I mean, obviously they ranged because then you had, what was her name? The mom.
Estelle.
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 She was the old one. So obviously, so if Blanche and all them were supposed to be like 55-ish, then Estelle was supposed to be like 75. That was typical for the time, like 20 years older. But that was what our parents looked at and went, "Okay, this is what I'm supposed to look like at 55." I am we
We are
what?
closer to 50 than we are to 40, and I absolutely refuse.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
I refuse.
No, no. So it's going to, I feel that our Gen X is trying to break that generational pattern. We
Yes.
don't want to
But I think it's for
be,
the better. I think it's for the
yes, yes, I
because
don't want to,
look at the influence of social media just now. I can name, 5 or 6 influencers in their 50s that have gotten toned, that have health programs, that have fitness programs, that I can only aspire to look like at
yeah,
55 years old because they
right?
look 30. And that also is a thing for Gen Xers. They say that we are in our mid to late 40s, but we look 30.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I think that's
because
because we're doing different things.
things, right? And again, I just think that like our moms were moms and they were working moms, but like that generation, they still hadn't broken that generational pattern of this is what you're supposed to be doing. And we're all sitting here going, okay, yes, I can do that, but I can also, I don't want to say that they weren't taking care of
Think
themselves,
of
but we
TV
care.
mom.
Think of the what?
Think of any TV mom,
Yeah.
and who would you most align yourself with? And what comes to my mind is I am much more like a Lorelai Gilmore mom than I am like the Cosby Show mom. Do you know, like, I am, you know what I'm saying? Not that
And Cosby Show about she was a worker, right?
she was a worker. It was, I think she was a lawyer.
So that's
Yeah, and
big.
she spoke like lots of languages and all this.
Okay.
She's very impressive.
Yes.
But I feel like, not that I'm cool by any stretch of the imagination, but I feel like, and I was not a teen mom, so I have to take that out of the equation with Lorelai, but just her mannerisms and like, she was a working mom. She was very close to her kids. There wasn't a lot of discipline until there was. There wasn't, just stuff like that where I can't imagine, I don't know. And I think I also probably relate a lot to the unroutine of her. Dinner was whatever it could be. I mean, try to plan those things, but sometimes they don't work out.
Life gets in the way.
Whereas,
It's
a
okay.
lot of shows portrayed you sat down at the table every night at the same time, and I aspire to that, but missed the mark a lot.
Yeah, and that's okay too. I just yeah, I feel like we have this plan and we plan our meals, we plan all of these things during the week, but every once in a while, so like 2 nights ago, we realized that we had this big meal planned and none of the kids were home. Sunday night dinner, none of the kids were home. So Jeffrey looks at me and he goes, "Let's audible. Do you want to go out and eat, but like bring it in, but not like go out?" And I was like, "Yes, sushi bowls sound amazing. Let's go get sushi." So we went down the street and grabbed sushi bowls and came home and ate them. And so like just the fly by the seat of your pants or what we always call audibles. Like I like the audible. I don't know. I don't know.
What TV mom would you align yourself with?
I don't even know. Like you said that and I'm going, "Oh, dear Lord, I can't even think of a show."
Well, and again, I wasn't a teenage mom. I do have a husband. Like, there, I don't mean normals like I have her things, but just like her style. I
Mhm.
love style. I love that she was trying to, stand on business and get her own in. And, she was close with her daughter and just, it was more intimate, I think, maybe. And not that we didn't try to have a relationship with our moms, but I feel like my relationship with my children are much different than my relationship with parents.
Sure. I feel like I I don't want to say that I feel like I treat my kids a little bit different. I feel like my
And not
mom,
good or bad, just different.
yeah, just different. I don't know, it's very interesting to me that how things have changed throughout the years. Like my mom and I were close, but I'm definitely like more close with
Yeah,
my kids.
yeah,
I don't know. Like I think did I mention this last week? Like when Koopy comes home from work at like 11 o'clock at night, he'll stick his head in my room and be like, and if I'm still awake, then I'm like, yes, come, come, come,
yeah,
come.
yeah,
And he'll like come and lay down next to me and like put his head up against my head. And I'm like,
yes,
here's my 18-year-old big little boy who still wants to like hang out and love on his mom. Like, oh,
I love that. I love
breaks so
that.
my heart.
See, and I can't imagine me coming home at 11 o'clock after work. I was tried so hard never to wake my mom up because I didn't want to get my ass beat for waking her.
I was still the check-in. Still the check-in kid. I would still like stick my head in and be like, ah, I'm home. That was my thing. And she'd be like,
Don't text
but
me.
yeah, but I used to check in. So that was kind of my check-in, but I didn't like go like love on my mom. Maybe I'd give her a hug. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe I was always the lovey-dovey one.
Maybe.
Who knows? But yes,
I
relationships are
still think it's
definitely,
a degree of difference. I do.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think that there's a mom out there that I can compare myself to, that I can think of, that I'm like, yes, but I like,
I just mean as far as, like, who would you want to, like I certainly when we're talking about the Golden Girls, there's not any I mean, maybe Betty White because she's just iconic, but I
funny.
wouldn't
But Blanche is hilarious. Blanche is like, look at, if I am single at 55, 60 years old, I don't know.
You're gonna be Blanche Devereaux. I
Yeah,
mean, she's
with all the
funny.
men chasing her. It's just hilarious. Oh, honey, I've got a date with a new man. She starts
Yes.
talking about a guy. Oh, is that Phil from last week? Girl, that's old news.
That's right. So,
That is
okay,
last week's news.
speaking of which, whoever your celebrity crush was in your 20s or even 30s,
Still the same.
who is it?
Brad Pitt.
Oh,
Brad Pitt forever will
you
be.
said that about the movie, but I didn't know he was, like, your all-time crush.
Oh, no, that man will forever be.
And so even
uh,
after all the stuff that you know that's with
Yep,
Angelina and,
yep,
Jennifer
yep.
Aniston,
How
you
she calls
still
it.
did
Look it. Oh,
you
there goes the dog. Because the way I see it is there are three sides to every story, right? There's his side, there's her side, and there's the truth in the middle. So I feel like he's been super quiet about a lot of the things, and she's been very vocal about how terrible he has been. And I feel like there's some truth in the middle that's just not being spoken about. And to me, it's a lot of dirt
I
kicking
need some
from one
popcorn.
side.
I need some popcorn to watch this reality show of you making excuses for the toxic behavior so you can date him.
Did I tell you that my sister-in-law has met him because he has like some sort of like stake or holding or something within her company? And she met him at one of her like mixers or something. And she was supposed to have one here in Vegas. And I was like, bitch, if you don't invite me, we're fired. You're fired. Because if there's a chance sighting, I might stumble over myself. I'd be like, hello, sir.
So, sir, oh my god. Oh, toxic behavior aside, you're still gonna date him. Got it. I like this reality show. I
I
like
like this reality show.
I
Yeah.
I
You're
love
here
it.
for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who would be your villain in your reality show? Would it be Angela? Oh my god, would you hate on Angelina?
I think that I would invite Jennifer Aniston and we would hate on Angelina together.
Amen. Amen. That's a homewrecker.
That shit, bitch.
That's funny.
Oh, okay, what about you? Probably
Okay.
less toxic than mine. Let me hear all
Not
about
less
it.
toxic, but I don't know that I would say yes to dating him now. All right.
Do
Well,
tell.
in my 20s, it was unfortunately, it was Tom Cruise in my
Oh.
20s.
Oh, he was on my list too.
But absolutely not. I would not go near that with the 10-foot pole. Thank you, Scientology. I want nothing to do with that. Like, absolutely not. Thank God Katie Holmes was able to escape all that with her children. Like, no, absolutely not. But he's tasty to look at, right? That was in my 20s.
Mhm.
My 30s, it was Kelly Slater.
Okay.
Just yes, please. But knowing what and of course it's an athlete, professional athlete. Knowing
Yeah.
what I know now about myself, the answer would be no. But in my 40s, it's Jason Statham, and I don't care who he has done, not done, been with. I don't care.
Peasy on me.
Just talk dirty to me in that English accent, and I will do it.
Give me a good accent. Yeah, just a
That
good
would be
accent.
toxic. Because although he
Um,
hasn't really been in a lot of press, whether his relationships are good or bad, and I haven't
yeah.
looked down into it too deep anyway. Like it's just whatever. But the first two, absolutely not. Not at this time in my life. I don't need, not my circus, not my monkeys. But Jason's, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I guess I feel
And
like
if
I
the
haven't like
Jeffs are listening, we love you, Jeffs. We're just telling our crushes.
yeah.
I know my Jeff's celebrity crush.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you know yours?
No.
Okay, so Jeff, when I first met Jeff, it was Rachel Ray because she was hot back then. He wanted Rachel Ray. Plus, she cooked, so he wanted her.
Yeah, he's like, so even if I'm mad at her,
Yeah,
at least she's gonna cook me a bomb
not
ass
so much
meal.
now. Not so much now. She didn't keep up
She
the.
didn't age
Yeah,
well.
she didn't age well. And then second would be Jessica Biel.
Oh, yeah. I think Jessica Biel was definitely like one of those on Jeffrey's list too. I can't. And
Yes.
you know what? Honestly, he's probably said things. I tell you, my mind just doesn't remember. Like
You block that out for just I don't want to hear that anyway.
details. Yeah,
And
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
oh, why
I'm
do you
the
think
only.
she's pretty? Why? Well, why? Oh, Jessica Biel. I could take that bitch. Let's go.
She's probably. I am the opposite of anything I think my husband has ever been like attracted to.
Really?
Yes, he's always been like a brunette kind of girl. I'm the first blonde he's ever dated and ever been with. Like, yeah, yeah. He had like that standard issue brunette, whatever. Yeah, and then I
Wow.
broke the mold.
As you should have. As you should have.
Yeah. Too funny. Yeah, so
Yeah.
guess I'll have to work
Wait,
on yeah.
didn't you also have a small little was it Jason Momoa? Do you still have a crush?
No,
No? Maybe that was Angie. Somebody.
that was definitely Angie.
Okay.
100% that was Ange.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angie, if you're listening, we want to know if you would date him now. For
Yeah,
fun. For funsies.
for funsies. Yeah, just DM us or something,
Right. Like,
you know,
it's not like you don't know us or have our phone numbers or don't ever talk to us as you're busy living your best life. It's okay.
on her ranch, buying new cattle, doing like a cattle what are yeah, stampede, getting all the people to come help herd your cattle. It's fine.
It's
It's
okay.
fine.
It's okay. We're not jealous or anything.
Yeah. I don't
Feel,
under
you know,
I know you have like you said, other acquaintances in your life that like
acquaintances.
help you out.
They
So I
are not
completely understand because I can't be
necessary.
there.
Right.
Yeah. So if like the besties can't be there, like I completely understand that there's fill ins for when we're not there. Totally acceptable.
Maybe. Kind of.
I'll allow it.
Hmm.
How about that? I'll allow it. But like to a point, like I love that we have these friendships that, and I know we've mentioned it before, but that like last. And it doesn't matter how little I've talked or how long it's been since I last talked. I don't have to over explain myself. I don't have to fill in all the minute details. I can just call and pick up the phone and literally be like, okay, catch me up. And you catch me up and I catch you up. And there's no animosity. And it's
We're not needy.
mindless.
I mean, we
Yeah.
say this as we give the guilt trip to Angie, but truly we're not needy. We're not needy.
Yeah. But
Guilt trip, guilt
we're
trip.
just guilt tripping her because we can. Because she's not here to defend herself. So maybe she should be here. Right here. And then
Right
she
there.
could defend herself. And she could talk shit. Because that's what she do.
Yeah. And she would just roll her eyes and say, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah. Pretty much.
But that's
She'd
sweet
be
of
like,
her. But to the point of like over explaining or having to justify. So part of that, at least I know on some level, over explaining and justifying, especially to a friendship or even a relationship, it's actually considered a trauma response, right?
yeah.
You're trying to get out and ahead in front of a problem that
Mm-hmm.
either you want to control the outcome of, or you feel like you have to justify why you acted a certain way or did something.
Yes.
You don't have time for that bullshit.
I don't have time for that. Like, I
Like,
shouldn't have to explain myself. I shouldn't have
yep.
to,
Or
uh,
apologize or make
right?
myself smaller so you feel okay about yourself.
Mhm.
Like, that's
Being
not
able to
what I
yes,
do.
being able to tell somebody no without apologizing, "I'm so sorry, but that's gonna be a no for me."
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that's just gonna be a no for me?
Right.
I
Right.
shouldn't have to explain
And
myself. I shouldn't have to
being okay
apologize.
being okay to say no and have the person receive that, and it's not personal. It's just, "This is where I'm at."
Yeah, yeah. Which I don't know. I feel like I hope that every female has friendships that are genuine and true and are not fake and phony, and that they feel safe, because we all need like that safe space. And so I really truly hope that we all have friends
Think
that
it's
are like that.
hard, though, nowadays. I think it's hard to it's not impossible, and it can be done, but I do think it takes time to cultivate a new friendship in this day and age with all of the different influencers and, things that are, "Well, you should act this, you shouldn't say this. Oh, if I say this, they might judge me." Like, all of this kind of stuff, so it is sort of fake on some level, which I don't care enough if I've offended you. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not
Mhm.
sorry. Otherwise, you won't know who I am. You won't know my true, you know, situation.
Right. I think we've said it before. I am just
Yeah.
unapologetically me.
Yeah.